Welcome back, everyone, to See the Stories on the 3-Hour News Show. So we're still discussing about sibling rivalry with psychologist Regina Navira Pratiwi. So, you know what? I have 3 kids, and even my sister, she has 4 boys at home. So
there you go.
can imagine how the war is happening on a daily basis. But maybe you have like a formula, Regina, Regina, for whenever the siblings fight, and what would the parents say to them? Like, let's say, okay, no, you're not the one who is wrong, kakak, or sister, big sister. You are the one who is wrong, little brother.
Right.
So you have to say sorry to your, to your sister.
Simple as that, I think. Right.
And would that be enough, or would that be like something else that the parents should say to the kids? I mean, maybe in the future, maybe when they have problems with the parents, they don't know where to go.
Exactly.
Right? When they hate the sibling.
Yes.
So how do we have this kind of truce, or maybe
truce,
peace negotiations? Well, this is too much Gaza in Palestine news. This is the word negotiation, peace negotiation. Maybe you have a formula for that, the best formula.
Actually, when we see our children fighting, first thing is just do not feel guilty. This is normal in every family. But the most important thing is just separate them. It will be better.
Okay.
Yeah. Just stay away from the stressor. It means like their sibling is the stressor, right? So let them to feel natural first. Right. And then it will be fine for us to, again, as I said before, make a framework about the problem, about the root of the problem. So they have to recognize this. So they can use their empathy or perspective taking, try to find the reason. Why this has happened? And then they can use their cognitive. And after that, don't forget, they also have their own feelings. Validate their feelings. Without any interruption. Just do not make any interruption. Let them say it. But we also need to help them to be a mediator, like how to say it. Just do not make aggressive behavior, stop name calling or violence. It's prohibited. We have to say that.
Right.
So when you hear your kids, I don't know if you have this at home, but I've heard a lot. My kids saying, "I'm going to throw my sister out of the window because I hate her so much," something like that. So that's normal.
That's normal, but we have to we help them to control,
right?
Because they don't know how to control emotion. They still fighting and then full of emotion. But we can help them to you have to calm down, slow, and then you can thinking everything clearly. You love her, you love him, something like that. Yeah.
Now I want to make one, making sure that I'm clear on this. You're saying before the stressor needs to be separated during the conflict
because they fight.
Okay, so meaning that they have to be put in separate areas, rooms.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
It's okay.
Because having them still, even though we try to mitigate the problems or try to find a solution, it's really not a good idea to have both of them still in the same room. Is that right?
Let them calm down.
Let them
first.
calm down, separate them. Okay. So my next question is that when can you know then, along the way, along the road, when can you know that this sibling rivalry can become too much, abusive or harmful?
To the future.
Yeah.
Right.
What are the
red flags?
The red flags.
Yeah.
What to watch out for?
This is from their motive and intention. So that's why every day, like not only every day, like every stage of the development, we have to understand their motive, their traits, personality. When they're feeling, enjoy to do harm to their siblings, so it will be a red flag.
Yes,
maybe we need, some professional to help to, change the behavior, understand the behavior. Maybe this kid more aggressive or more aggression. So they need some of professional hands to help them to, control their behavior. That's the thing. When they enjoy.
What about the parents themselves? Will they? Yeah. What about the parents? Will they benefit from seeking professional help too? When that actually is happening.
For the parents.
For the parents.
Yeah, because of we know that the diagnosis because of psychologists or therapists, they will make some of assessment, and then parents will know this and find the way to treat them effectively. Exactly, that's the thing.
All right. So What? How can we do the communication? We know that it is important. How can we do the communication to our kids before, or even if they fight, but they know in the back of their mind that this is merely competition. This is merely shaping up their cognitive ability, as you mentioned, or social ability. So, as parents, do you have any suggestion on how we can actually educate them to understand better that it's okay to fight, but this is not going on forever. Right? Okay, so any tips for parents?
Like when they are fighting each other.
Right.
And then we give them, some of insight, right? To make them understand this is the essential thing is not fighting. Okay. Of course, we have to teach them or let them know that fighting each other is normal. This is natural. This is something unavoidable. Because when we try to invalidate this, there will be inadequacy.
Do not invalidate.
Do not invalidate.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just feel your emotion, feel your feelings. It's right. But the problem is about this thing, the most important thing, find the solution. Just do not dive into your emotion or feeling, okay, I'm right,
That's tough.
I'm wrong.
And tricky.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And you guys need to live in the harmony. And then find the solution, and then you can make up again, and then you can do it together. The most important thing, find the best solution to four of them, like win-win solution. That's the most important thing. Instead of we compare them, okay, kakak is right or adik is wrong. It's not good actually.
No, so that's not good.
Oh, that's not good. Good to know.
That's good to know, right?
Because we sometimes always
Balance.
have to find who's the
Exactly.
the
It's
one
very
who's
easy
wrong.
for us to do that, right?
Yeah.
So what happened? You and you. You.
Exactly.
Right?
I can image Ranga doing that at home to the kids.
I was the
my-
judge, the executor, and everything else. That is not good, actually. Do not invalidate their emotions and their feelings.
Because they will, increase some of trust issue in the future.
Makes sense.
They need to go home, right,
Never
to find
know.
their parents. No matter happen outside there, maybe they are wrong outside there, but my parents always protect and always
Exactly. Oh my goodness,
understand,
this
always
is very cool.
validate, like something like that.
Okay.
And then let's hug together after that, right?
Right. So in terms of when somebody, when those 2, 3, whatever children that you have at home, when they fight, is there a timeline where they can, okay, I'm going to let you be for the next 2, 3 hours or maybe one day, and then you're going to have to come to terms, or maybe you're going to have to understand that we have to talk to each other, and we're going to have to make sure that this is going to get taken care of as fast as we. Is there any timeline like that? Is there, one day is very long, or you can't go over than 5 hours, something like that? Is there?
It's like some of reinforcement, you mean, right?
Yes.
Negative reinforcement.
Okay.
Okay, it depends on the situation. Reinforcement, sometimes it's good to change the behavior, but make them understand the essential or the insight from the reinforcement itself.
Okay.
Just do not try to put such of inner wound, as we know, like inner child in the future.
Okay.
If we don't know how to make them understand, this is
Right.
because of I really love you and we do this to you.
Right. Okay, so how do we as parents actually educate or teach our children to have good conflict resolution? I mean, looking at Liam and Noel Gallagher, this has been going on until they're old, like they're in their 50s,
They're
right?
almost, they're 50s now.
Yeah,
right?
and they're still fighting somehow. How do we teach them so that conflict resolution is good for the future, especially?
Yeah, actually set boundaries. We tell our children that, passive-aggressive behavior or aggressive behavior, it's not an option. It will make the situation getting worse. That's the thing. And of course, we cannot say that only, but teach them about the empathy, perspective taking. Let them reflect if they can be, their rival, their sibling, how, and then they can develop the way they see the problem and the way they see someone else is there. It will be good in the future actually when we teach the empathy.
Empathy is number
Exactly.
And is this part of the frameworks that you've been mentioning the past 10 minutes now? Or can you now give us a little bit of the examples also, what kind of frameworks that you're talking about and that we can actually implement when, when we go home, we see those monsters, all right?
Those monsters.
So can you give us a little tip?
Yeah, like for example, maybe they want to use same bedroom, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Same bedroom, or maybe some stuff, or perhaps like the same activity.
Right.
Same toys.
Yeah, very easy. Yes.
Yeah, and you know, the favorite child, or okay, not favorite child, maybe the sister or the brother, they have higher achievement. Exactly, that's the thing. And then there is a neglect child that feel inadequacy there.
Ah, okay. So
But
then you
we
set
have to
boundaries there.
understand that, okay, being a winner is good, and when you're not the winner, it's also good, because this is the process of life. And
Okay.
it doesn't mean that you have to feel low self-esteem and low self-compassion. Exactly, we have to teach them how to love themselves, like unconditionally.
Okay, is it good then to tell the one who is always having good marks or achievements, to
Right.
tell them that, well, it's good to have achievements and maybe you could help out?
Ah, that's a good
Maybe
one.
you can help your sibling. Is that a good thing to do?
No, not really, because
Not
you know,
really.
we cannot
Okay.
put that task to their children, because they feel okay, I'm not going to be a winner
this
because
is maybe
my
one-
mom or my dad, they don't, you know, respect or may appreciate.
Right.
Yeah, they need some of
See,
appreciation.
we thought that was a good idea, right?
Yeah, we did- been doing it
apparently it's
wrong
not
this
that
time.
good of an idea, because then maybe they're gonna feel like they're being compared to,
Yeah.
like competition indirectly starting. So you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
They have to drag their sister or brother to be a winner also, right?
Okay,
It
so
feels like so heavy.
my God,
never
this
thought about
makes
that.
parenting much harder than I thought.
Much harder, yes. Oh, God. Well, thank you so much for enlightening us.
Regina, thank you so much for the
We are the
insights.
one
Thank you
needs to
so
be
much for
educated.
having
Yes, we
Yeah.
need to be educated,
Definitely.
right? Oh my goodness, thank you very much.
Thank you for
Thank you
coming.
very much for having me.
How can we find you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Social media and everything. Can you please
Oh
tell
yeah,
us?
my social media is @Regina Navira on
Okay.
Instagram.
On Instagram, Regina Navira. All right. So if you want to consult and then have some discussion, maybe your day is a little bit tough, and then you want to know how to deal with your monsters at home, give her a call.
Or if you have a sibling rivalry.
Sibling
ongoing.
rivalry ongoing. Of course, that is it.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna have something interesting as well after this. Since today is Jamu National Day, after the break, our fellow host Rory Ashari will teach us how to make jamu ampon ampon. Don't go anywhere, stay with us.
Okay.